I don't know what I would do without it now. I think I would miss it. I'd broke my back and I was just recovering, and my husband died, which didn't help matters, and I was at my wit's end, and I was at the doctor's, and she told me to come back, and I said, I'm not coming back. Every time I come back here I'm crying, and she says, well, would you like to see our wellbeing person who's just started this morning to you? So it was him that introduced me, and he says to me, come in and see Craft Café, and it's company as well, which I don't have because I'm saying I've got no neighbours, which sounds stupid, but my neighbours all work, so there's nobody there. And the friends that I had have all died, so I've not got my friends anymore. So this is my company, if you know what I mean. It's something I look forward to coming. My family all work as well, so they come at the weekends, but there's nobody there during the week. So this fills in lovely, 3 days a week, and then it gives you 2 days to do, maybe do some housework, but maybe not. They're keeping us out of hospitals, keeping us from being sitting lonely and being miserable and ending up having injuries because we're fed up and stiff because we're not moving. So I think it's a worthwhile cause.
I did 2 weeks in this place. I think it's brilliant. That's great. That's really good. I just throw. So you can do anything you want, you know. People was the best. Because I used to sit in my shed, and nobody was near me, you know. I would sit in my shed. But this time I've got people that talk to me and I talk to them, you know. I hope it keeps going.
I'd be getting up the war, you know, if I didn't have an outlet, you know, it's just a good outlet for me. Well, I came down, I was all worried, all feared, and what am I going to do, what am I going to do? And I was put at ease right away, you know. Come on, Davy, sit down, have a cup of tea. You know, and everybody's all right pally, you know. So I said, well, that's quite good. Since I've been coming every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and I've been coming for the past 2 years, I think it is. Maybe longer, I don't really know. But yeah, I enjoy it anyway, you know. It gives me a reason to come down to the library.
You know, you see people go through so many different things, and we've had a lot of bereavements as well, which has bbeen quite tough. And I think knowing that you get to be part of people's lives at that stage is just really important. It's really like I can't really put it into words, but it's very, very rewarding. So I see people go through absolutely huge things, and I often see people be really brave, and I see people being really kind to each other. And so I think that's really precious, to be able to be in an environment where you see that. It becomes so important to people when they are going through difficult things, because they have friendship, they have camaraderie, they have a place to go, also a place to have respite from all the other things that might be going on in their lives. That's when, you know, I can see how valuable it is.
There's just so much love that's like passed about. I mean, it sounds a bit corny, but there is like everyone really cares for one another, and that's really felt. And like I feel that also as like a staff worker. Well, we're based in Govan, and pretty much the only criteria is that you're 60 or above. And it's a creative project. In saying that though, I'd say there's probably another key reason that folk come, and that is often to do with like social isolation and loneliness. It's just whatever the members need. I find that often it can be like making phone calls on behalf of people, whether it be to do with like their banking or like the post office, any sort of health, there's like a lot of appointment sort of stuff that's just quite convoluted now. And I guess on top of that, programming external organisations to come in and to speak to our members. So we've had people from like you know, Stroke Scotland and Diabetes UK, Alzheimer's Scotland. You know, we know that creativity supports people's well-being. That's not new news. but it is amazing to be a part of a space and a part of like just a really welcoming space that can provide that for folk that otherwise, you know, might not be